To NaNoWriMo or not to NaNoWriMo? That is the question. Hi everyone, welcome to my channel. My name is Kat and I write children's fiction. This video is the last video that I'm filming before Halloween, which means that it's the last video that I'm filming in October, which means that it's November soon, which means that it's NaNoWriMo. For those of you who have no idea what word just came out of my mouth, let me give you a quick summary. NaNoWriMo stands for National Novel Writing Month and it happens every year in November. It's a challenge where people try to write 50,000 words of a novel in November, so in 30 days. That breaks down to 1,667 words each day. It started out in 1999 with only 21 writers, but it has since evolved into a non-profit with a website that provides structure and tools and also, most importantly, a community to writers who want to try it. It's kind of a big deal in the writing community. This is why I'm a bit ashamed to say that I didn't know what NaNoWriMo was until about a year or two ago, when it was kind of too late to participate. And I also thought that this year I wasn't gonna participate, but then I kind of changed my mind, so this is what this video is about. I'm gonna tell you about the reasons why I was hesitant to do NaNoWriMo and also why I ultimately decided to do it in my current position as someone who kind of recently started a new full-time job. Here are the reasons why I probably shouldn't do NaNoWriMo. Reason number one, as I just mentioned, I work a full-time job. Not only that, I'm also relatively new at this job and it combines two industries that I didn't know much about before I started working there. So long story short, it's still kind of draining and also it means that I don't have quite as much time to write as I would like to have. Reason number two why I probably shouldn't do NaNoWriMo this year is that I'm already kind of tired all the time and I don't want to end up burning myself out. This might be very shocking from my extremely animated way of talking, but I'm kind of a low energy person and adding another thing to my to-do list might not exactly help with me being tired all the time, but I'm just gonna do it and let you know how it goes. Reason number three why I probably shouldn't do NaNoWriMo is that instead of drafting new books, I should be editing books that I already wrote and most importantly, research the publishing process and basically anything that goes into self-publishing. I have a video where I talk a bit more about my struggles with self-publishing and I'm going to link it up here and also down in the description box so you can watch it after you're done watching this video. But basically, I kind of have to ask myself if I'm using NaNoWriMo to procrastinate. Reason number four why it might be tricky for me to win NaNoWriMo is that I write middle grade. You might ask yourself why this ended up on my cons list, but if you think about it, NaNoWriMo is the challenge to write 50k words in a month and the age group that I write for has much lower word counts, so I'm aiming for around 22k words, of which I have already written 4k. So even if I write 2 books this month, I technically wouldn't win Nano. Reason number 5 why Nano might be a struggle for me is that I didn't prepare for this. So participating in Nano was kind of a spur of a moment decision for me this month. Yeah, so I'll just see how it goes. I mean, I'm a pantser, so I don't really outline, at least not before I write, and I have a video on that. I'm gonna link it up here and also down below in the description box. But I'm kind of asking myself if I should have prepped more or if I'll be fine, but as with everything in this video, I just see how it goes and let you know afterwards. Reason number 6 of why Nano might be tricky for me to win this year is that this is my first time, so on top of writing a book and working full-time and just living my life, I will also have to figure out the logistics of doing this challenge. Basically, I'm just wondering if I'm doing this right or if there are any rules that I might miss just because I don't know about them. And maybe I'm also overthinking this. But then again, if I was overthinking this, I would probably also just go and research it. So I think as with every new thing, there is just this small period of time where you just have to figure things out. For example, I love the NaNoWriMo website and I think it's very intuitive, but I don't know where everything is necessarily, so I will spend some extra time on that. And once again, I'll just see how it goes and let you know. Reason number 7 of why doing NaNoWriMo might be difficult for me this year is that my day job is writing, and I also just, even when I don't write, stare at a computer screen all the time for my job. So I don't know, it's probably not the healthiest thing to add extra screen time to that, but I think my eyes are already damaged, so I'm just gonna ignore that. Those were the reasons why I was hesitant to do NaNoWriMo this year, but now I'm gonna tell you why I'm going to ignore my good sense and do it anyway. Reason number 1 is that I would like to get back into the habit of writing every day. I made a video on this channel where I talked about why I think that it's good to write every single day, but truth be told, I haven't been writing much at all since I started working this new job, and I just want to get back into the habit of it. And I also want to find new strategies how I can kind of fit writing into my daily schedule again. Reason number 2 why I'm excited to do Nano this year is that it will force me to get over my perfectionism. So I'm not very perfectionist when it comes to my writing, and it doesn't stress me out at all when my first draft is not perfect, so I don't have a problem with that. But I'm particular when it comes to other aspects of my life. For example, I want these YouTube videos to be good, so I always film several takes. And I want, I don't know, my food to be tasty, so I take a lot of time cooking it. So basically, I'm just very excited to take these time constraints that I will have because I'm busy writing and cut corners in other areas of my life. Reason number 3 why I'm excited to do NaNoWriMo this year is that it will give me a good perspective of how much time I actually have to write. I always say that I don't have time to write, but then I watch YouTube videos that have nothing to do with writing and that don't add any value to my life whatsoever, and I scroll through Instagram and Twitter, and basically, I think this will just help me to see how much time I'm actually wasting and how much time I could spend better writing and doing other things that make me happy and that add value to my life. Reason number 4 of why I might actually be good at NaNoWriMo is that even though I don't outline, I already know that I'm going to love the books that I plan to work on. My first NaNoWriMo project is a sequel, so I already know that I love the story, I love the characters, and I also already wrote 4,000 words of that book, so I definitely know that I will be excited and that I won't lose interest halfway through the book. And the same with the second book that I might potentially start. Again, I'll see how it goes. I'm 5,000 words in, I love the story, and I just know that I will be excited and this will give me a lot of motivation to actually push through. Reason number 5 of why I'm doing NaNoWriMo is that I'm a ridiculously fast typer. This might be a bit of a funny reason, but I think it's definitely helpful to be a fast typer. So I touch type and I don't have to think about the mechanical process of writing at all. So I think this will give me an advantage and help me to finish faster. Reason number 6 of why I think that I have a relatively good chance at winning NaNoWriMo is that I'm already an experienced writer. Even though I don't have a published novel out yet or published fiction works. I am a professional non-fiction writer and have been for some years now. And again, this kind of means that I don't have to think as much about the mechanics of writing, and I think this will give me an advantage. Reason number 7 of why I'm excited to do NaNoWriMo this year is that I just love writing. What else is there to say? I love it. I love drafting. I love coming up with a story. I love when things fall into place. And I miss it, so I'm really looking forward to getting back into writing and to discovering that part of myself again. Reason number 8 of why I'm excited to do NaNoWriMo this year is the community. I just think that the community aspect of NaNoWriMo is so cool. I don't have many writer friends in my offline life, so I already formed such cool connections online when I started this YouTube channel and became more active in the Facebook writing community. And I'm so excited to meet even more people on the NaNoWriMo website or wherever they hang out. So don't be shy, add me there if you're watching this video. I'm at @CatSpurlingBooks, just like on this channel, and I'm really looking forward to meeting new people and connecting with you. Those were my reasons for doing NaNoWriMo this year, maybe against my better judgment, but like I said, I'm just gonna see how it goes, and I'm really excited. And next week I'm going to talk about some strategies that I have to better manage my time and to just hopefully make this whole thing work despite working a new, draining full-time job. So if you are also interested in some time management strategies and hacks maybe, then subscribe to my channel and don't miss out on next week's video. Thank you so much for watching today, and I'm gonna see you next time. Bye!